Hello and welcome to episode 3 of One Word Answers. I'm your host Dan Healy. I run the The Miami Heat UK fan page, and this week I'm joined by Rich Barrett, who is a contributor towards the NBA in the UK fans Twitter account. Rich, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, good. We had the Chicago Bulls page on, who had the daunting task of going first a couple of weeks back. He put a respectable time forward, but it was always going to be easier the next time round because you've got people who've got a flavour for what goes on, and that is what happened with Matt's edition last week. He knocked a full minute off of Jimmy's original time, so he currently leads the way on 4 minutes 33 seconds. I've mixed it up a little bit this week, so it's not all the same sort of things. So it's made it a little bit more difficult for you, mate. But how are you feeling about that time?
It's gonna. I think you think 30 questions, you can knock it out pretty quickly, but you never know what the questions are going to be. So some of it can catch you out, innit? So
this is it.
I guess we'll just have to see at the end how we've got on.
Yep, that's it. Absolutely. So just to confirm, you are a Celtics fan, yes? Guilty. First of all, please, before we get into it, please with the start of the season.
Yeah, definitely. So I was a little bit surprised. I think what you can say with this is, if you look at like last season, people were tweeting photos of our starting five, going who's going to stop them, putting all the weight of expectation on the Celtics. I got a little bit excited for last season. Didn't pan out like I'd hoped it would. I think we perform better when we go into a season and people aren't looking at us as contenders. So yeah, it's been a good start to the season. I think a few teams have had surprising starts to the season as well. So
yeah, I have.
It's going to be good to watch for the rest of the year and next year.
Yeah, I totally agree. So just to recap on the rules, in case people listening are a first-time listener, it's 30 quick-fire questions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to answer in one word only. Mm-hmm. And there's no rules. You are up against the stop clock, but there are no right or wrong answers. This is all opinion based. The only thing I would ask is that you just give a truthful opinion. Don't just give an answer to try and get an answer out there because you're up against the clock.
Cool.
It will be broken down into 3 sections. The first section will be Celtics related. Second section will be Miami Heat related, and the third section will be NBA in general related. All good for you? Any questions?
No, I'm ready, mate. Ready when you are.
Okay, right. Let's get started. Let's just bring the stop clock up here. And we are off. Okay, question 1. Describe Boston's start to the season.
Surprising.
Question 2. Where do you predict Boston will seed?
4th.
Question 3. What is your Boston win prediction total? How many wins do you think they'll get?
52.
Ooh. Question 4. Favourite player on the Celtics roster?
Marcus Smart.
Nice. Question 5. Who's been underperforming for Boston so far?
That's tough. I'd say Jaylen Brown, but had a decent enough game last night.
Okay, Jaylen Brown. Right, we're coming on to Jaylen Brown. Question 6. Is Jaylen Brown worth the new contract he's been paid?
Maybe.
Love it. Question 7. Will Tatum be an all-star this year?
No.
Question 8. Is Kemba a better fit than Kyrie?
110%.
Question 9. Will Brad Stevens win a championship with the Celtics?
Absolutely.
Question 10. What percentage chance do you give Boston's making the Eastern Conference Finals this year?
70%.
Question 11. Realistic free agent signing for 2021?
Oh, for 2021. Okay.
2021 because it's stacked.
Realistic? I'm going to go with Drew Holiday.
Nice shout. Question 12. Who's got a better logo, Heat or Celtics?
Heat.
Favourite player on Miami's roster?
It's got to be Jimmy, isn't it?
Yeah, Question 14. What do you make of Miami's start?
I don't want to say the same thing as before. It is surprising.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
that's fair.
it's surprising. Yeah, surprising.
That's fair. Yep. Question 15. Where do you predict Miami will seed?
Third.
Ooh. Question 16. Brad Stevens or Eric Spoelstra?
Stevens.
Oh. Question 17. Jimmy Butler or Kemba Walker?
Oh. I've got to say Kemba. I've got to stick with my guy, my point guard.
Question 18. Marcus Smart or Goran Dragic?
Obviously Marcus Smart.
Sticking with your guy. Question 19. From now, who wins the championship first, Celtics or Heat?
Celtics.
Question 20. Who has the better young core, Heat or Celtics?
Heat.
Nice. Question 21. Team you've been impressed with most in the NBA this year?
Oh, that's tough. I'm going to have to say the Heat.
Nice, yeah.
I don't want it just to be like a Heat loving, but do you know what I mean?
That's fair enough. Question 22. Team you've been unimpressed with this year?
Portland.
Yeah. Question 23. The winners of the East will be?
Milwaukee.
Question 24. The winners of the West will be?
Lakers.
25. The overall NBA championship winner will be?
The Lakers.
Question 26. A team who aren't as good as what everyone's saying they are.
Clippers. I'm putting it out there.
Okay. 27. A player who isn't as good as what everyone's saying they are. He is.
Embiid.
Okay. 28. A coach who isn't as good as everyone believes.
Fizdale. Just for jokes.
29. The best player in NBA history is?
Michael Jordan.
Question 30. The Heat play Celtics this Wednesday night. Who takes the W?
The Heat.
Stop the clock. Oh, your time. 4 minutes, 39 seconds.
Oh,
missed out on the lead by a matter of 6 seconds, mate. Oh, but that was close. That was close. And I did throw in a couple of wild ones there that I haven't asked before. So that might have caught you out. But well done. That's still a really good time. Happy with that?
Yeah, definitely happy with that, mate. And I think I've been honest as well. There's probably some of those answers are going to rattle a few cages as well. I can see the Philly fans reading it and banging on the door going, oh, Embiid's brilliant. But I think honest opinions there, so all good.
Well, yeah, and the great thing about one word answers is there's no follow on from it. There's no there's a question asked and then you want a reason for it and you can't give it. So it's great because it causes intrigue, and then you're right. You say something bad about anything Philadelphia related, and you're going to get all sorts now. So
yeah, the lynch mob will be out, mate. They'll be out.
Absolutely. So just getting on then to Wednesday's game. That's going to be a really good one, isn't it? What do you think?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I love my Celtics, but I do have a degree of realism about it. I'm not a completely deluded, and I think the way the Heat are playing at the minute, I can't bet against them. I mean, like your hot picks feature, which you do, which I always drop in for every game as well.
Yeah.
Like some of the stat lines, because that obviously brings me to look at the Heat's stat lines more and find out what's going on. And I just think, I mean, it's like I said to you about the young core. I mean, like you've got Bam, you've got Tyler Herro, you've got Kendrick Nunn, people like that, and I just think at the minute it's all looking good for Miami, and I've got to shout out Darren Carter as well, who I know on your podcast predicted I think that the Heat would finish third in the East.
Yeah, he did.
And I can't see past that at the minute. I just think as long as it continues, barring any sort of injuries, anything like that, it's all looking pretty peachy for Miami. Just got to see if a trade happens as well, because at the minute, I'm not sure that would be a great thing for you guys, because the cohesion seems to be there and it seems to be working. Played some good teams, got some good wins, so why change it?
Yeah, this is it. I mean, I think that when the season started, I think the idea was to trade for somebody to partner with Jimmy. But the good thing about what's happened in the roster, we've got all these players now that have come out of nowhere, and suddenly they're really effective players that could work as a piece towards maybe a big player. But
Yeah,
I'm with you. I just think at the moment, just don't rock the boat. Just
exactly.
see the season out because it's unexpectedly looking really really good. So
Exactly.
yeah, keep it going, keep it going. But yeah, it should be a great game. The only it's a really intriguing one for Miami because we've got a bit of a tough stretch now. Well, we had a really good win against Nets last night.
Yeah.
We've got Raptors tomorrow, followed by Celtics, which unfortunately for us we're on the second night of a back-to-back, which is why I actually think that you will beat us.
Okay.
But it's a good thing for us now to be coming up against some challenging teams because we've destroyed all of the garbage that have been put in front of us. No disrespect to those teams, but the teams that we was expected to beat, we've annihilated them as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's been a couple of question marks because the games we have lost have all been to playoff teams. So last night was a good start because we beat a good team in the Nets, and now comes a further two challenges with you and the Raptors. So yeah, it's all going very well. And yeah, I think Celtics have been really good so far this year. So I think that the top four, top five, even top six maybe is going to be a really interesting finish to this season. So,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think people always go on about the West being stacked and that, but
yeah,
it's nice to see the East. Well, I mean, I
yeah,
guess we have to look at win totals at the end of the season, don't we, and how East teams have
yeah,
performed against West teams. But it's nice to see some real good battles going
competitiveness.
on. So,
Yeah,
and I've got to say as well, mate, thanks for not asking me about Mr. Irving. I appreciate that. Because as Marcus
yeah.
said the other day, we've got to move past it now. Everyone's sick of talking about Kyrie. So,
This is it. This is it. Yeah, no, he's got a new place now and his new angle. It didn't work out in Boston, but you've got a great starter to fill his shoes. So yeah, no, it's all looking good. So so you just tell us if for anyone that doesn't know about the account you run. You're sort of our hub, if you like. You're like the leader of our little family of the NBA in the UK. Tell us about that.
yeah, so NBA, sorry, at NBA_UK fans. I was asked to join in March by Bryn and Dean, who are the guys who own the account. There's myself and Jimmy as well, who runs Chicago Bulls UK, and Rich Stone. So there's five of us on there. So like I said to you before we started, and I appreciate obviously a lot of the work that you guys as the individual fan accounts put in. You're doing it on your own. So we've got a few of us to share the pain, but yeah, we try and do all that we can to try and bring everyone the best content. There's loads of stuff goes up on there, polls, trivia, bit of fun facts, a bit of banter. Sometimes I can get a little bit loose as well and maybe get a little not be so neutral, but I do tend to get reined in for that, so it's all good. So, but yes, I mean, yeah, like I said, I joined in March and it's been fantastic. I really enjoy it. The interaction that we get, the people I've met, people I speak to as a result of it, it's a fantastic experience, and it's just great to see the whole community growing, the enthusiasm from you guys doing your accounts, the enthusiasm from the followers, all the fantasy league stuff that's happened as well. Like we're going to have some merch dropping soon as well, which has got a charity angle. So we're going to hopefully get some t-shirts done for people. And then obviously we'll be giving any profits to charity, which is an immensely good thing as well. So just urge everyone to get involved. The logo, which will be featured on the t-shirts, has already been leaked, but I'm sure anyone who's seen it will agree that it's a pretty fire logo, that one.
That's brilliant. No, that's really great. So yeah, if anyone that didn't know, get following because I mean there's been a real sort of influx of new fan accounts into our NBA in the UK community, which is brilliant. Everyone's really getting interested in it. The sport is most definitely growing over here, and a lot of it is down to the interaction that is hubbed by yourselves at that account. So keep up the good work, mate.
Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Same
problem.
goes as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. So so sitting in second place at the moment. So that is many thanks to Rich Barrett from the NBA in the UK Twitter account. And we will come back next week. We'll find another guest and we will keep it rolling. Hopefully we'll get this going all season and we can see where we are at the end of it. But in the meantime, thank you, Rich, and the worst of luck for Wednesday, mate.
Thanks, mate. Good luck. All the best. Take care, buddy. Speak soon.
All right. I'll see you soon, guys.
Cheers.